The art of the unforgettable compliment. Imagine, if you will, a scene bathed in the soft glow of evening. You stand before a woman who captivates your attention, her presence a magnetic force that draws you in. What if, in that moment, you possessed the power to utter a few, carefully chosen words, simple, yet profoundly impactful, that would linger in her mind long after the conversation fades? This isn't a fantasy, but a tangible skill, a secret language that can unlock deeper connections. But here's the stark reality: most men stumble and fall in their attempts to compliment women, failing to grasp the fundamental desires that lie beneath the surface. It's not about hollow flattery or fleeting admiration, it's about recognizing and acknowledging the essence of who she is, the qualities that make her unique and unforgettable. Women often won't explicitly voice this yearning, but they crave compliments that resonate with their inner selves, that acknowledge their strengths, their passions, their resilience. When you master the art of the genuine compliment, you're not simply trying to impress her, you're forging a connection so profound that it reshapes her perception of you. You become more than just another face in the crowd, you become a man of depth, insight, and genuine appreciation. Imagine this: you're face to face with a woman who has you completely mesmerized. Now what if you had the power to say just a few words, simple yet deeply impactful, that would leave her thinking about you long after the conversation ends? Sounds like a dream, right? But let me hit you with a cold hard truth: most men fail miserably at this. Why? Because they don't understand what women truly crave beneath the surface. Women won't tell you this outright, but they're starving for compliments that go beyond the superficial compliments that. This journey into the world of impactful compliments isn't about manipulation or deceit, it's about cultivating genuine connection and understanding. It's about recognizing the inherent worth of another human being and expressing that appreciation in a way that resonates deeply. In a world saturated with superficiality, a genuine compliment stands out like a beacon, a testament to your ability to see beyond the surface and connect with the soul. Resonate with who they are on a deeper level. And here's where the real power lies: when you master this skill, it's not just about impressing her, it's about creating a connection so profound it rewires how she sees you. Hey, I'm James, and today we're diving into a truth that most men don't want to hear but absolutely need to. The way you compliment a woman says everything about you. It's not about empty flattery, or trying to win her over with cliches. No, this is about playing the long game, building something real. And here's where the Stoic foundation of genuine compliments. The key to crafting truly impactful compliments lies in adopting a Stoic mindset, a perspective rooted in wisdom, virtue, and genuine appreciation. Marcus Aurelius, the renowned Stoic philosopher, eloquently stated that the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. This principle extends to the realm of relationships, where the quality of your words directly influences the depth and success of your connections. Compliments born from genuine insight and understanding are rare and potent tools in today's world of fleeting interactions. They demonstrate strength, wisdom, and self-control, qualities that define a high-value man. A Stoic approach to compliments means focusing on the internal qualities, the character, and the actions that make a person truly remarkable, rather than relying on superficial observations about appearance. Stoicism ties in. Marcus Aurelius once said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. In the same way, the success of your relationships depends on the quality of your words. Compliments rooted in genuine insight and understanding are a rare weapon in today's world of shallow interactions. They show strength, wisdom, and control, traits that any high-value man must embody. In this video, I'm going to break down 3 game-changing compliments that hit deeper than any generic "You're beautiful" ever could. Compliments that, by embracing Stoicism, you cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness and emotional intelligence. You learn to observe the world around you with clarity and discernment, recognizing the virtues and strengths that often go unnoticed. This heightened awareness allows you to craft compliments that are not only genuine but also deeply meaningful, capable of resonating with the core of another person's being. Not only make her feel special but also position you as the kind of man she can't stop thinking about. So here's the deal: if you've ever felt like you're just another guy in a sea of mediocrity, I'm going to show you how to flip the script. These aren't pickup lines, they're tools to forge real connections. Whether she's already interested in you or hasn't even noticed you yet, these techniques will help you stand out as the man she's been waiting for. But remember this: compliments aren't about seeking validation or proving your. 2. Redefining value, compliments as expressions of worth, not needs. It's crucial to understand that compliments are not tools for seeking validation or proving your worth. A man of value doesn't beg for attention, he commands it through his presence, intelligence, and actions. True compliments are expressions of your own inherent worth, your ability to recognize and appreciate the value in others. They are gifts, freely given, without expectation of reciprocation. When you approach compliments from this perspective, you shed the neediness and insecurity that often plague interactions, allowing you to connect with others from a place of genuine authenticity and respect. Worth they're about showing your worth. A man of value doesn't beg for attention, he commands it through presence, intelligence, and action. So if you're ready to level up, grab a seat and let's get started. The rules of the game are about to change. Before we dive in, take a moment to subscribe if you're ready to transform how you handle relationships using the power of Stoicism. Every video is a step toward mastering your mindset and building stronger, more meaningful connections. Alright, let's cut the fluff and get straight to it. Most men have no idea how. This shift in perspective transforms your approach to communication. You no longer seek to impress or manipulate, instead, you aim to connect on a deeper level, to share your appreciation for the unique qualities that make another person shine. This authenticity is magnetic, drawing people to you because they sense your genuine interest and respect. To compliment a woman the right way, they think it's all about saying something sweet or throwing out a generic "you're beautiful, beautiful" and hoping it sticks. Let me tell you right now, that's amateur hour. A real compliment isn't just about words, it's about making her feel something real, something unforgettable. When done right, a compliment is like planting a thought in her mind, one that keeps replaying long after you're gone. It's the kind of thought that makes her wonder, why does this guy feel different? Why can't I stop? 3. Avoiding the pitfalls. What not to do when complimenting a woman. Before delving into the art of crafting impactful compliments, it's essential to address the common pitfalls that many men fall into. Understanding what not to do is just as crucial as knowing what to do. The first and most egregious error is resorting to generic, superficial flattery. Bombarding a woman's social media with heart emojis or repeatedly telling her, "you're so pretty," is not only unoriginal but also conveys a lack of genuine interest. She's likely heard it all before, and your efforts will be perceived as insincere and ultimately ineffective. Complimenting her solely on her looks diminishes her value and places you in the same category as countless other men who fail to see beyond the surface. Thinking about him, but here's the brutal truth: most guys will never get this right because they either overdo it, underdo it, or worse, they make it all about themselves. Now, before we get to the magic formula, let's talk about what not to do, because trust me, this is where most men trip over their own feet. Ever see a guy blowing up a woman's social media with heart emojis or saying "wow, you're so pretty" for the millionth time? Guess what? She's not impressed. She's rolling her eyes, putting you in the same category as every other guy who thinks. Another common mistake is making the compliment about yourself. Turning a moment of appreciation into an opportunity to self-aggrandize or seek validation immediately undermines the sincerity of your words. A genuine compliment should be focused entirely on the other person, highlighting their strengths and qualities without any expectation of reciprocation or personal gain. Finally, avoid insincerity and exaggeration. Women possess a keen sense of discernment and can easily detect when a compliment is disingenuous or overblown. Authenticity is paramount. Your words should be genuine reflections of your true feelings and observations. Flattery equals attraction, and here's the kicker: if you're only complimenting her looks, you've already lost the game. Sure, telling her she's beautiful might make her smile, but it doesn't make you stand out. Women have heard it all before. What they haven't heard enough of compliments that actually matter. Now let me break this down for you. A real compliment goes beyond surface level stuff. It's not about what you see, it's about what you notice. And that's where the power lies. For example, if she changes her hairstyle or adds something subtle to. 4. The power of observation, noticing the details that matter. A truly impactful compliment goes beyond the obvious and delves into the realm of subtle observation. It's about noticing the details that others overlook, the nuances that make a person unique and special. For instance, if she changes her hairstyle or adds a subtle accessory to her look, acknowledging that change with a thoughtful comment demonstrates that you pay attention to the little things. Saying something like, "That color really suits you, it brings out something unique in your eyes," goes beyond mere flattery. It communicates that you see her, that you notice the details that most others miss. Her look and you say that color really suits you, it brings out something unique. You're not just complimenting her appearance, you're telling her, "I see you, I notice the little things most guys overlook." But here's where it gets even better. If you want to stand out as a high-value man, you need to go deeper. Complimenting her mind or her character is where the real magic happens. You see, women aren't just drawn to men who make them feel beautiful, they're drawn to men who make them feel understood. Think about this. How often do you think this level of attentiveness is rare and highly valued? It demonstrates that you're not simply skimming the surface, but taking the time to truly observe and appreciate the individual before you. It fosters a sense of connection and understanding that is far more profound than any superficial compliment could achieve. Someone tells her, "I really admire how calm and collected you are under pressure," or "I love the way you're so disciplined." It's inspiring almost never, and when you're the guy who says it, you become unforgettable. Why? Because you're not feeding her ego, you're speaking to her soul. Now let's bring a little Stoic wisdom into this, because believe it or not, Stoicism is a game changer in relationships. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Dwell on the beauty of life." The same principle applies here. Dwell on the beauty of her character, her values, her diving deeper, complimenting character and mind. To truly stand out as a high-value man, you must delve beyond the superficial and compliment her mind and character. Women are drawn to men who make them feel understood, who appreciate their intellect, their values, and their inner strength. Consider the impact of saying, "I really admire how calm and collected you are under pressure," or "I love how disciplined you are." It's inspiring. These are not compliments that women hear often, and that's precisely why they are so powerful. Compliments like this show that you're not just another guy chasing her attention, you're someone who understands her worth, someone who sees beyond the surface, and trust me, that's rare. Here's an example. Let's say she's been pushing herself hard at work, or she's been dealing with some personal struggles. A simple, thoughtful compliment like, "I admire how resilient you are, you don't let anything stop you," can mean the world to her. It tells her you see her strength, her effort, and her ability to handle life's challenges. That's Stoicism. These compliments speak to her soul, validating her inner qualities and demonstrating that you see her for who she truly is, not just what she looks like. You're not simply feeding her ego, you're acknowledging her worth, her resilience, and her strength of character. This is where Stoic wisdom comes into play. Marcus Aurelius encouraged us to dwell on the beauty of life. This principle applies equally to relationships. Dwell on the beauty of her character, her values, and her essence. In action, recognizing and respecting the virtues that make someone truly exceptional. Most guys stop, "But you're pretty," but when you notice and acknowledge the things that make her unique, her discipline, her kindness, her sense of humor, you're showing her something no one else does, and that's how you go from being just another guy in her orbit to the man she can't stop thinking about. Number 1, the way you stay calm under pressure is something I really admire. Alright, let me break this down for you, man. This compliment is like a 6. The 3 game-changing compliments. Now, let's break down the 3 game-changing compliments that can elevate your interactions and leave a lasting impression. These aren't mere pickup lines, they are tools to forge genuine connections, whether she's already interested or has yet to notice you. Compliment number 1, "The way you stay calm under pressure is something I really admire." This compliment is a hidden weapon in your arsenal, targeting her inner strength rather than superficial attributes. Women constantly navigate challenges, juggling work, family, and societal pressures. Acknowledging her ability to remain composed and resilient under duress communicates that you recognize the depth within her, a quality often overlooked. Hidden weapon in your arsenal. It's not about her looks, her smile, or anything surface level. It's about hitting her in a place most men never think to aim: her inner strength. Think about it. Women deal with challenges all the time, whether it's juggling work, family, or just the pressures of life. Complimenting her ability to stay composed and resilient under pressure is like saying, "I see the depth in you that most people miss." Here's the truth: women don't just want to feel pretty, they want to feel valuable. When you tell her you admire women desire to feel valued, not just pretty. By praising her emotional resilience, you validate a quality she's likely proud of but rarely receives recognition for. Society often celebrates women for being nurturing or beautiful, but rarely acknowledges their ability to handle stress with grace and composure. This compliment is unexpected, genuine, and demonstrates that you see her in a way that most men do not. Her emotional resilience. You're validating something she's proud of but rarely gets recognized for. Society often praises women for being nurturing or beautiful, but how often does someone stop and say, damn, the way you handle stress is inspiring? That's why this lands. It's unexpected, it's genuine, and it shows you notice her in a way most men don't. Now here's where Stoicism ties in. Stay calm under pressure. That's Stoicism. 101. Controlling your emotions, mastering your reactions, and keeping a level head no matter what. By complementing this. From a Stoic perspective, remaining calm under pressure is a fundamental principle. It embodies the essence of self-control, emotional mastery, and a level-headed response to adversity. By complementing this quality in her, you demonstrate your respect for a virtue that Stoics believe defines strength of character. She'll recognize that you value qualities that transcend superficial charm, setting you apart from the crowd. Quality in her. You're showing that you respect a virtue that Stoics believe defines strength of character. She'll see that you value qualities that go deeper than surface-level charm, and that makes you stand out. When to use this compliment. Timing is everything, brother. You don't just drop this out of nowhere. It has to feel earned. Here are a few practical scenarios where this compliment will hit hard. After she handles a stressful situation. Maybe she's had a rough day at work but still managed to stay composed. Tell her I. When to use it. Timing is crucial. This compliment shouldn't be dropped randomly, it needs to feel earned. After she handles a stressful situation, if she's had a challenging day at work but manages to remain composed, say something like, I really admire how calm you stayed through all of that. Most people would have crumbled, but you handled it like a boss. When she's supporting someone else, if she's being a source of strength for her friends, family, or even you during a difficult time, say, you're incredible at staying strong for others. It's something I really look up to in you. In a casual conversation about challenges, if she's opening up about past struggles or obstacles she overcome, weave this compliment into the conversation naturally. You've been through so much, and the way you've come out of it stronger amazes me. It's not something everyone can do. Really admire how calm you stayed through all of that. Most people would have crumbled, but you handled it like a boss. When she's supporting someone else, if she's being the rock for her friends, family, or even you during a tough time, say something like you're incredible at staying strong for others. It's something I really look up to in you. In a casual conversation about challenges, if she's opening up about past struggles or obstacles she's overcome, drop this compliment in a way that feels natural. You've been through so much, and the way. When delivering this compliment, maintain eye contact and speak with a calm, steady tone, conveying genuine sincerity. Women can detect fake praise, so your words must come from an authentic place. This compliment isn't just flattery, it's a way to connect on a deeper level. It communicates that you appreciate her for who she is, not just what she looks like, leaving a lasting impression. You've come out of it stronger amazes me. It's not something everyone can do. When you say this, don't just throw it out there like you're reading a script. Make eye contact, let your tone be calm and steady like you really mean it. Women can spot fake praise a mile away, so if it doesn't come from a genuine place it'll backfire. This isn't just a compliment, it's a way to connect on a deeper level. When she hears this, she'll feel appreciated for who she is, not just what she looks like, and that's the kind of compliment that sticks with her long. Compliment number 2. Appreciate her passions. To make a real impact, move beyond superficial compliments and tap into something deeper, her passions. Showing genuine interest in what drives her, whether it's her career, hobby, or side project, communicates that you see her and value her beyond her physical appearance. Most men overlook this, but acknowledging her ambitions makes a powerful statement. You respect her for more than just her looks. After the moment has passed, it's not flattery, it's respect. Quick question: what do you think is the most powerful forbidden compliment when it comes to impressing women? Drop a comment below with "I see more than just looks and that matters." I'd love to hear your thoughts and I'll make sure to reply. Let's get the conversation going. Number 2. Appreciate her passions. Let's cut to the chase. If you want to make a real impact, you need to go beyond shallow compliments about her looks. Sure, telling her She's beautiful is nice but it's not. The harsh truth is that most men are too fixated on a woman's looks to notice what fuels her. Women are more than just eye candy, they have dreams, goals, and passions. When you take the time to recognize that, you set yourself apart. Compliment her dedication with phrases like, "I admire how dedicated you are to what you do," or, "The way you talk about your passion is inspiring." These comments demonstrate that you're paying attention to what truly matters to her. Enough to stand out. You have to tap into something deeper, something that few men even bother with. You need to recognize and appreciate her passions. When you show genuine interest in what makes her tick, whether it's her career, a hobby, or side projects, you're telling her, "I see you, I value who you are beyond the surface." Most guys overlook this, but when you acknowledge her ambitions, you're making a statement that few men dare to make. You respect her for more than just her appearance. Here's the harsh truth: most men are too focused on a woman's. The key here isn't just boosting her ego, it's about showing her that you care about the things that drive her, the things that motivate her each day. This aligns with Stoic principles, where living in accordance with your purpose and values is paramount. A Stoic isn't distracted by trivialities, they focus on what truly matters. By acknowledging her passions, you demonstrate that you respect her drive and purpose, mirroring the respect Stoics hold for their own journey in duty. Looks to ever notice what drives her, but women are more than eye candy. They have dreams, goals, and passions, and when you take the time to recognize that, you set yourself apart. Compliment her on her dedication, something like, "I admire how dedicated you are to what you do," or, "The way you talk about your passion is inspiring." That tells her you're paying attention to what matters. But here's where most men go wrong: they think compliments are just about boosting her ego. It's not just about that, it's about showing her that you care about the things that. When to use it. Timing is essential. Wait for the right moment, when she's discussing something she's passionate about, her work, a hobby, or a personal project. When she talks about her career or ambitions, compliment her dedication. "I admire how hard you work." It's rare to see someone so driven. When she shares a hobby or side project, tell her, "The way you talk about your passion is inspiring. It makes me want to push myself harder." When she shares a personal victory, "I love seeing how you handle challenges. Your focus and passion are inspiring." Drive her the stuff that gets her out of bed every day. This is where Stoicism comes in. One of the Stoic virtues is living in alignment with your purpose and values. A Stoic isn't distracted by the trivial, they focus on what matters. When you acknowledge her passions, you're showing that you respect her drive and purpose, just as Stoics respect their own journey and duty. When to use this compliment: timing is everything. Wait for the right moment. When she's talking about something she's passionate about, her work, a hobby, or a authenticity is key. When delivering this compliment, be genuine. Lean in, listen intently, and let your words carry weight. Don't rush through it. Make her feel like she's the only person in the room. This is about recognizing the real her, not just flattering her. To make it even more impactful, anchor the compliment with a personal story. For example, "The way you talked about your project reminded me of when I was working on mine. I see the same drive in you. It's honestly inspiring." Personal project: that's when you hit her with it. Here's when this works perfectly. When she talks about her career or ambitions, compliment her dedication. "I admire how hard you work." It's rare to see someone so driven. When she shares a hobby or side project, tell her, "The way you talk about your passion is inspiring. It makes me want to push myself harder." When she shares a personal victory, "I love seeing how you handle challenges." Your focus and passion are inspiring. Authenticity is key. When you deliver this compliment, make it real. By appreciating her passions, you're not just recognizing her, you're respecting the very core of who she is. In a world full of men who only notice the surface, you'll stand out by acknowledging her depth. Connecting with her on this level creates an impact that lasts far longer than any compliment about her looks ever could. Lean and listen intently and let your words hold weight. Don't rush through it. Make her feel like she's the only one in the room. This is about recognizing the real her, not just flattering her. And if you want to make it even more powerful, anchor the compliment with a personal story. For example, "The way you talked about your project reminded me of when I was working on mine. I see the same drive in you. It's honestly inspiring." By appreciating her passions, you're not just recognizing her, you're respecting the very core of who she is. See, compliment number 3. celebrate her progress and wins. Too many men believe that simply giving compliments is sufficient. However, to leave a lasting impression, you must recognize something deeper: her progress and hard work. People are quick to notice when things go wrong, but few take the time to celebrate when things go right. As a man who wants to stand out, you need to be different. Recognizing her hustle and effort demonstrates that you appreciate the journey, not just the destination. In a world full of men who only notice the surface, you'll stand out by acknowledging her depth, and when you connect with her on that level, the impact lasts far longer than any compliment about her looks ever could. Number 3. Celebrate her progress and wins. Too many men think that just giving compliments is enough, but if you want to make a lasting impression, you need to recognize something deeper: her progress and hard work. People are quick to notice when things go wrong, but few take the time to celebrate when things go right. As a man, women, like everyone else, want to be recognized for their dedication and growth, not just their physical appearance. They want to feel valued for the work they invest in achieving their goals. When you notice her progress, whether in her career, a passion project, or personal growth, don't remain silent. Acknowledge her effort. Compliments like, "I'm so impressed by how hard you're working," or, "It's inspiring to see how much progress you've made," communicate that you respect the process, not just the outcome. Who wants to stand out? You need to be different. Recognizing her hustle and effort shows that you appreciate the grind, not just the results. Women, like anyone, want to be recognized for their dedication and growth, not just their physical appearance. They want to feel valued for the work they put into their goals. When you notice her progress, whether it's in her career, a passion project, or personal growth, don't just sit back. Acknowledge the effort. Compliments like, "I'm so impressed by how hard you're working," or, "It's inspiring to." This deeper recognition goes beyond admiring her looks. It demonstrates that you see the person she's becoming. Celebrate when she achieves a breakthrough or perseveres through setbacks. Recognize the effort behind her success. If she encounters a challenge, say, "It's inspiring to see how much progress you've made despite that setback." Praising her resilience reveals that you see beyond the surface. When you observe her consistent effort, tell her, "I see how much effort you've been putting in. It's impressive to watch someone so committed to their growth. See how much progress you've made." Show you respect the process, not just the end result. This deeper recognition goes beyond admiring her looks. It shows you see the person she's becoming. Celebrate when she has a breakthrough or pushes through setbacks. Recognize the effort behind her success. If she faces a challenge, say, "It's inspiring to see how much progress you've made despite that setback." Praise her resilience, showing that you see beyond the surface. When you notice her constant effort, tell her, "I see how much." When to use it. Timing is important. Don't shower praise for every minor accomplishment, but celebrate significant milestones. When she achieves something significant, say, "I'm so impressed by your hard work. It's incredible to see your commitment pay off." Specificity enhances meaning. Instead of a generic, "I'm proud of you," highlight a specific accomplishment. For example, "I remember when you started this project, and seeing how much you've grown since then is honestly inspiring to watch." Effort you've been putting in. It's impressive to watch someone so committed to their growth. Timing is important. Don't just throw praise for every little achievement, but celebrate milestones that matter. When she achieves something significant, say, "I'm so impressed by your hard work. It's incredible to see your commitment pay off." Specificity makes your praise more meaningful. Instead of a generic "I'm proud of you," highlight a specific accomplishment. Say, "I remember when you started this project and seeing how much you've grown since then." By celebrating her progress, you're demonstrating respect for her hard work and dedication. You're building a connection founded on genuine admiration for her character, which is far more powerful than superficial compliments. This type of bond, rooted in respect and mutual admiration for growth, lasts far longer. Honestly inspiring to watch. By celebrating her progress, you're showing respect for her hard work and dedication. You're building a connection based on real admiration for her character, which is far more powerful than superficial compliments. This kind of bond, rooted in respect and mutual admiration for growth, lasts far longer. If you learned something new today, don't just sit there. Smash that like button and subscribe for more timeless wisdom and game-changing insights. But before you bounce, I want to hear from you. Which one of these 7. Conclusion: the lasting impact of genuine appreciation. The art of the unforgettable compliment is not about manipulation or seeking validation. It's about cultivating genuine connection and understanding. It's about recognizing and acknowledging the inherent worth of another human being and expressing that appreciation in a way that resonates deeply. By embracing a Stoic mindset, focusing on internal qualities, and avoiding common pitfalls, you can craft compliments that are not only genuine but also deeply meaningful, capable of fostering lasting bonds and leaving a profound impression. Remember, the 3 game-changing compliments we discussed: appreciating her calm under pressure, acknowledging her passions, and celebrating her progress, are not mere words. They are tools for forging authentic connections, demonstrating your respect for her inner strength, her drive, and her dedication to growth. In a world saturated with superficiality, a genuine compliment stands out like a beacon, a testament to your ability to see beyond the surface and connect with the soul. Master this art, and you'll not only impress women but also enrich your own life with deeper, more meaningful relationships.